What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be putting brand new BC Racing coilovers onto Billy's R33, and we're also going to be putting some new wheels that he's picked up off Anthony on here. You guys remember these wheels? We took them off Anthony's Laurel originally, and then we chucked my T37 knockoffs on there, and they've been on there for the last few months. I'm not going to ramble on too much. We're just going to get straight into it with taking the old struts out of this, and then we'll pop the new BCs out of the box, chuck them in the car.
Nice weather we're having today.
Why can't this be like a Bureau or a Laurel where you can get to them from the boot?
Oh god, I can't even. Oh, your arm's in the way now. There we go, there's the angle.
Go ahead and tell me that fucking strip. Oh my god, why the fuck is this so tight?
Update, we made our lives easier and took the back seats out.
I can fit now.
We found these just chilling right as you see them now.
Wasn't that tight, you fucking pussy?
Alright.
Should I just pull them all the way out?
Yep.
Hey, they weren't seized on there?
Well, I'm going to assume by the two different size nuts that these have been out of the car before. Oh yeah, well they're lowering springs.
They didn't do a very good job of lowering.
No, they never do.
Nah, they were lift springs. I'm disappointed that that came out nicely.
Why did you want to watch me struggle?
Yes. You got to watch me struggle yesterday. And it's another box.
Oh, these are beautiful.
They're like mine, but not covered in dust.
Do you have BCs?
BC's in the rear.
Oh, right.
Mintaz Neo Maxes in the front.
Yeah, these are glorious.
Can't go wrong with BC's.
Yeah, let's just take a moment to just stare at these for a little bit.
Ooh.
So they come with this really cute packaging.
It's like bubble wrap, but for big boys. Oh. That's disappointing.
Weak.
Nah.
Got him.
Go away.
I use two hands.
So we're just going to put them in like this and then adjust them, or should we do a patch it, just sack them as low as they can go and then go from there?
I think not quite patch it, but like pre-adjust them because that's easier.
So I forgot to mention it before, but I picked these coilovers up off Ash at Thrash Garage. So if you guys want to cop yourself a set of brand new BCs, I'll chuck a link to Ash's website down below. Got all the BC Racing coilovers in Billy's R33 now. So I'm going to set the preload. So just gonna crack that one loose, bring that down, loosen this off until like there's a tiny bit of play in the spring. Just tighten this up as much as we can with our hands. Put that collar all the way up till it's touching, and then we get this and we tighten this while we rotate this until we can fit the C-spanner itself in between these two collars. Put that in there, so that's where we need it.
Put that up so that's tight. Hold the top one and tighten the bottom collar into it. And now Joel's going to show you how to absolutely sack out a car.
So he's wrong. We're not actually going to sack this car out because Billy... Hey, it's not my car. Now, Billy wants us at a respectable ride height. We probably will end up lowering it, but we're just going to leave the BCs how they are out of the box. We're going to put these wheels on and then get the car on the ground. And then we'll let the suspension settle a bit, and then we'll figure out, you know, where it sits. And then we'll lower the car probably 10, 20, 30 mil from there. Yeah. What was that, pussy?
That is not attempting on camera. I have a habit of forgetting to swallow and then...
What do you... I wasn't even thinking dirty until Sam started like cracking up in the background, and then it just... I know exactly what was on your mind.
So it's a good thing I don't know how to...
Hey, what are you talking shit about, like not sacking a car out anyway? Your Laurel's high as fuck. It's like monster truck
I'm too lazy,
spec.
it's different.
Alright, we're gonna do some YouTube magic. I've lost my touch, so... And here we have the wheels on the car and it's on the ground. It definitely needs to come down quite a bit. And the front, probably...
40 mil.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 40 mil. And then in the rear...
40 mil.
Yeah, probably about the same.
50.
Nah, I'd say the front needs to come down more than the rear. Where's the tape measure? Yeah, I reckon we do 50 mil. That'll put the lip sort of about here. And then in the back, I reckon we do 30 mil in the back, 40 in the front. Because we don't want to sack it too much.
Yep.
Alright. My lovely girlfriend's made us dinner, so we'll have dinner and then...
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, you.
Cheers, you.
And then we'll come back to this. I thought that'd be nice to...
Oh, no good.
Nice to twist being new, but... It's stiff.
Ow!
What did you do?
I punched the I just punched something.
That was dumb.
It was.
So already it's looking a million times better, and still got to drop it on the ground yet.
Needs more low.
You look like you're having too much fun there.
Needs more low.
I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, for sure it could go lower.
Go down to here.
I think Billy would be happy with that though. Yeah, I reckon we leave it at that, and then if Billy wants to put it down any lower, we can drop it down a bit more.
Fuck. More low.
No. It's,
more low.
you're just going to keep saying that.
I'm gonna keep saying that. Billy, it needs more low.
I think that looks good. It definitely needs like 10 mil slip-on spacer to make the wheel actually fill the guard a bit more. This is a fiberglass guard. It's about another 15 to 20 mil out. So yeah, a 10 mil slip-on spacer would probably do the trick. But yeah, these wheels actually really suit this car. Like, they looked good on the Laurel, but they just, I think the red makes them pop just so much more. I definitely think that's a vibe. And that's pretty good fitment. It's tucking a bit of tire. Could probably even maybe use a slight spacer, I guess, if you wanted perfect fitment in the rear.
Although this thing will never ever have as good of fitment. Oh, it's tucking half a tire. It's got a foot. That's where it's at. No, this looks good.
I actually really like how these wheels look on this car. This car's definitely starting to come together now. Obviously, we've done a whole lot of work getting the motor out, doing all the turbo stuff and getting it back in. Still got a lot of tidying up to do, which we will do later in this video. But yeah, seeing it with the coilovers and the wheels definitely looks cool.
And needs more low.
It needs skirts and a lip for the bumper. It'll appear lower with a lip.
Needs more low.
I mean, it definitely could go lower, but at the height that it's at now, that's a practical height still.
Oh,
and it still looks good.
I thought like dragging subframes is practical. Like you got sparks kicking out all over the road. Like it's like those old like Razor scooters that had like the spark things on the back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but imagine that with Skyline.
Yo.
I'll slip over top of this. Quite the squeeze. Trying to keep me out.
Oh, it's a bit of a fucking squeeze through here too.
Should look way lower. That actually looks really nice. I like how tasteful you've done that. That's very tasteful.
We left it at that last night and sort of were like, you know, if you want to go any lower, you can. If you want to raise it up, you can, but it's sort of in a good spot.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pumped on that look.
Yeah,
That's
I reckon these wheels look real good with the red.
Yeah, I'm stoked with that.
Probably about a month ago, we were just like sitting down in the workshop, like just talking about like plans for this thing, and Anthony's wheels, these ones, were just chilling over there, and we just happened to roll them next to the car. All of us were like, that actually looks kind of cool.
It looked really, really cool. Holy moly, yeah, that's blown me away, Joel. I didn't expect it to look that good.
Yeah, Anthony was like, needs more low, and I was like, I actually think that looks pretty good. Like it's still tucking a bit of tire, so.
It will have enough squat room and bumps and city, you know, Christchurch is pretty shit, so.
And then in the front here, again, it's tucking about the same amount of tire, but because you've got the fiberglass guards, you could probably even, it's up to you, but like I reckon a 10mm slip-on spacer would probably just fill them that little bit more.
Yeah, it's not bad though, eh?
I've been working away this morning doing some things. We got brand new Phoenix radiator in here. Billy got the one with the baffle in the top of it, so like the cross flow that forces water to go all the way over, the baffle in the top of this again just helps get the water to go over to the other side instead of it all sitting on the one side. I had to shorten this hose up a little bit to make fit, and I had to shorten these ones up as well.
Oh, no.
But no, that's a good spot there. Cool. And depending on the clutch fan with this, it'll fit in there, I reckon. And then yeah, your front housing's getting the elbow welded on today, and I've just put the water lines back on, and
sweet.
Yeah, power steering pump, AC pumps all mounted now. So yeah, it's just coming together.
Stoked. Cheers, mate.
So me and Billy are going to continue doing work on this. He is about to chuck the new seals in. We just took the covers off, and we have discovered that this motor in its previous life has had very few oil changes. The top of the head is a bit crusty, especially over in this back spot. We sort of scraped a lot of the stuff off there, but you can see a bit of crustiness in the back there. But we do plan on flushing this engine out because we did drill the bottom of the block out to do the oil drain. So we are going to put engine flush in this, run it up with some cheap oil, and hopefully that does clean up the head a little bit. And then we're going to change the filter out, put some fresh oil in it before this thing gets tuned. But that does lead us to believe that this motor could potentially run a bearing at some stage, because yeah, oil's pretty dirty. But should be sweet. So yeah, Billy's going to sort those covers. I'm about to jack the back of the car up. I'm going to get the drive shaft back in this, and then I'll move on to getting the shifter in, putting all the shifter surround and stuff back in, and then we also got to put the back seats and stuff all back together because we pulled those out yesterday to swap out the coilovers. So I'll shut up and we'll get to work. It's a new day. We're back here working on Billy's R33. I'm wrapping up the turbo drain. I've just put a 45-degree fitting on this. We've got Earl's line, high pressure, high heat resistant line. Just cut it to length, got to put another fitting onto there, and then I'm going to whack that in the car. Billy is currently putting his injectors into his manifold. He's just brought some rubber grease this morning. Make sure they're going nice and good. So guys, I messed up. I put the fitting onto the line. Well, I didn't even put the fitting on. I asked Anthony to put it on for me, and I hadn't slipped the heat shielding over it yet. So,
Joel's a dickhead. We could not get the fitting off.
I'll get you started and then I'll start spreading it. I might even be better just to try with my hand.
Oh yeah, that works a treat.
Good luck wanking it on there. Anthony single, let him do it. Go on fucking 5 seconds. Come on, mate.
This is bullying.
It's getting tighter.
You have abused me.
Mentally.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, focused.
Is that even moving?
Yeah, definitely. It's working.
No, I swear that's not even moving. Cut. Yeah, this is hot.
What was that technique, bro? That was insane.
Twist, boys. It's all in the twist. Right, that's worked.
Where did you learn that one from, Joel?
Oh, don't you
Not
worry.
even the internet has that.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's good at those sus things. Did you see the axles from one of the Falls videos?
No.
It's just in there.
Yeah, that's how it's done though. Thing I've ever seen with it.
Spit on it.
What the fuck have we done?
So guys, this is why you think about things before you just start doing them, because I really should have put the heat shielding on the line before we put both fittings on, but I didn't. So, lube. Many painful, agonising minutes later, it's heat sleeved.
Cheer.
Did you do that 2 minutes later?
Yes, you need to do that. One eternity. Yeah, get it, Gil.
Never knew fuel systems were and oil return lines were so sexual when you're trying to work, but they are.
Hey, you can make anything sexual, mate.
Me? Are you talking me specifically? Or?
Anybody. Look at this. You're penetrating 6 things at once.
So we have got the fuel rail and stuff on. Billy got that in and it's bolted down. All the injectors are on a good angle, so we're going to move on to making up the fuel lines. We've got some fittings to go on each end of the rail. We've got to mount our fuel pressure regulator there. We have sorted out the turbo drain, so that's good. And we're just going to move on to also sorting out some heat shielding for the heater core lines. The turbo feed has a P-clamp holding it down there. Billy's brought a big ass shield. He's going to turn into a superhero.
Yep. I'll wrap it around my body to protect me.
We're going to wrap this video up here. The R33 is out of the shop and in the sunlight for the first time. We had the bumper and stuff on before and got a real good look of how this now sits with the wheels, and it looks sick, eh?
It's come out real good.
Yeah,
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, so we buttoned up a bunch of things yesterday. We got the catch can lines done, all the lines for the turbo are all sorted. We sorted out all the fuel lines. Fuel pressure rig is now mounted, and yeah, the car is now going to a mate of ours to get the downpipe fabricated up, and then yeah, I'm picking up the turbo housing hopefully Monday, Tuesday, along with the throttle body adapter plate, and then on, is it Wednesday it goes to
Thursday and
Thursday.
Friday.
Yeah,
And Monday.
Thursday, Friday, yeah. So it's going to Jeff for him to do some wiring things and sort out a couple of other small bits and pieces, and then yeah, it's going to be getting thrown on the dyno. So yeah, later this week or possibly early next week we will have the dyno video coming out, first drive video, but yeah, you can't wait for that.
I'm very excited. Joel's done a killer job on this. He's helped out heaps and it's all come together in the end, so I'm stoked. So
Yeah,
cheers Joel.
nah, super stoked for you. So yeah, that'll be it for this one, guys. Cheers for watching, and yeah, catch you in the next one.